What possessed me to sign up for an ultramarathon only 4 weeks before the actual start time? Well, here we are on Bray Seafront, which is a town about 30k south of Dublin City and not too far from where we live, but it's the start place for ecotrail. Last October in 2023, I turned 50, and one of the promises I made to myself as a challenge was to run an ultramarathon. So I'd been thinking about it, working towards it. I've been running lots of hills all year, so I thought I'd better sign up for something before my 51st birthday. After picking up the kids from school, we headed to the start line to collect my race number and get a feel for where it was all set up so I'd know what to do when it came round to the morning. Amazingly, for the end of September, we had a clear, not too windy, sunny morning, which was delightful to get out of bed and get on shorts and t-shirt ready to race. So at 9 a.m, 230 people lined up for the start of the 46k race. The 80k race had already left at 7 in the morning, so we were well behind them.
We're into the final countdown now. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here we are getting started. I spoke to people from Sweden, Canada, Scotland. There's plenty of people from all over Ireland, Northern Ireland, coming here, having done thousands of kilometers of training, lots of hill running, and everyone was all excited and ready to go. As you can see, great crowd out, lovely sunny morning, perfect start to a nice jaunt through the Wicklow Hills. I'll pop up the Strava flyover from time to time so you get a sense of where we are on the route. And while I said all of this area was close to where I live, honestly, about 80% of this route I'd never run before. Just coming up the side of Sugarloaf. Bray's down behind me. 12.5k in. Lovely sunny morning. Lost my sunglasses. But hey, we're here, we're doing it. Lovely day, great route. Nice and supportive staff the whole way around. Alright, quick update. I'm at 21k, 2 hours 40. Should make halfway in about 3 hours, hopefully. And just through Powerscourt and up the side of the steep hill, just heading up the woods up to overlook the waterfall, and then up the back down to the river up to the side, and that will roughly be the turnaround point. So feeling strong, going a bit slow at the moment, but I'm still moving. Look, the skies are blue and lovely, so we're enjoying it. Keep going. Now we're just about to come out to the very best view of the whole thing. I hope my camera can do this justice. We'll see in a sec. Jeez, would you look at that? Wicklow in all its glory. So this is the top of the overview down to the Dargle River, almost at the halfway mark. And I've run around this area a lot on different IMMA races and in training and preparation. I'm going to have to put my camera away, try and run down the hill. Managed to make halfway in 3 hours and cover 1200 of the 1800 meters of climbing. But got up to this other side here, you can see on the map, and running down this section here. Wow, I could hardly even run down the hill. I was so fatigued and everything was starting to hurt. My legs were starting to give out. And I took this photo. I thought I was recording a video and doing a voiceover to give you an update on how I was feeling. But I had lots of people run past me at this point because I was just really slowing down and really starting to struggle. Down at the bottom of the hill, I retied my shoes and stopped for a snack and a drink, and recovered with a bit of walking and lovely chats with everybody going up and down the hill. So thanks to everybody who was in the race who was encouraging. Okay, I can see Big Sugarloaf just out of the back of Parrot's Court, and looking good. Feeling really crappy there for a bit, but the food's kicked in. We're not doing so bad. Anyway, I'm gonna keep running. Here's a photo of me leaving the Sugarloaf aid station on my second time through, thanks to Alicia Chasing Rabbits, who took the shot and got it onto the main ecotrail Wicklow Instagram account for the day. A few people spotted it there. I was delighted to have this aid station. I was able to refill my bladder because I've drunk most of it, and I also refilled my water bottle and added another electrolyte tablet to it. I sweat a lot, so really appreciative of all the staff out there handing out water, and totally cool setup where everyone is pointing us in the right direction, keeping us going, clapping and encouraging us. So amazing volunteers and staffing at ecotrail. Would totally recommend it. So I'm just over the pedestrian bridge at Kilmechanic, about 11k to go. Controversially, I stopped and had a coffee in Society Coffee. Thanks to the ladies there, very encouraging. Lovely quick coffee. Drank it on the way. Hopefully the 3 minutes I spent in that will power me up. Pretty steep climb up here up the back of Little Sugarloaf, but still moving, still going forward. Just had a bit of a lull. I'm coming through Belmont, and got about 6k to go. It's lovely around here. My legs are freezing up. I'm having to walk a bit. Anyway, I had some food. I'm gonna smash it out. Just after I recorded that last video, we turned the corner and headed down this nice compact trail. It was downhill, very runnable, pretty easy. But after about 5.5 hours, my calves were twinging and felt like with almost every step they were about to cramp up. So I was trying to keep moving, but also trying not to overdo it. And here I am halfway up the side of Bray Head, so overlooking kind of North Wicklow there, and this is a bit of a trek, really just trying to keep momentum going and keep moving and keep climbing. I'm just going up the backside of Bray Head, reasonably close to the top. I don't actually know, I'm not a big Bray Head climber, but I mean, my watch says we're at 44k, so 2-3k left maybe. But the descent to the other side is not my favourite type of descent. Highly technical, lots of routes, quite steep, but we'll give it our best shot. Anyway, keep going. Almost down to the seafront, and my dad was waiting for me here to take some photos. It was great to have some encouragement. He jogged down the hill with me, and then we met up at Paul. Go on, Rolly! Paul, you're a legend. Thanks for the encouragement and the video.
Unreal.
I surprised everybody running in so quickly, so they didn't have their cameras up, but these were the shots they did get. And here I am just over the line with my nice ice cold non-alcoholic beer from Wicklow Wolf.
On there, ready running?
Yeah, absolutely. Ready to do it again.
Well done. Well done. They look full of running here. They're going to come in together. Coming across the finishing line.
And yes, I would do it again. In fact, I'd want to train a bit harder and kind of pick up a bit of speed, and maybe even try the 80k next year, which is about 50 miles. So definitely worth stepping up to another distance. I wouldn't recommend for most people to sign up with 4 weeks to go to an ultramarathon. I have put in a lot of base mileage and done a lot of hills. I did all the way up to a 44k mountain run, which took us 6 hours. So 46k with 1800 meters of climbing on the race day wasn't a big surprise or a big shock to the system. I'm already fully recovered, kind of 4 days the other side of it and making this video, so I feel like it was successful and I really enjoyed it. Huge shout out to all the ecotrail staff and supporting crew. They were amazing on the day. Thanks to Shona and Dave, amazing ultra runners who I've been able to train with, and they got me prepped and my legs ready for this adventure. Obviously, huge thanks to Paula, my wife, and my kids who constantly support me in these crazy adventures. And my good friend Paul, whose video we just saw, also dropped over a case of beer before I got home, so I could have a nice cold one ready when I got back to the house. It's 100% amazing to be part of a running group. That's where Paul and I met, and big shout out to Dundrum South Dublin Athletics Club, who have us out at 8 o'clock every Sunday morning for hill runs, but also are getting us all trained and ready for the Dublin Sydney Marathon, which is in 25 days time. So that'll be the next adventure. See you then.